Welcome once again to Nordic Retro Logging. In this episode, we are back in Finland, and we are on thin ice.
Hello, welcome to Nordic Retro Logging. So, we have a special task today. We're back in Finland. And we're gonna do some, let's call it extreme logging. Because it's far from normal. Let's not bump into the forwarder here. We have been here on service the machines. Let's hope that everything works out perfectly fine here, so we can get to our destination. We are expecting some snow today, quite heavy snowfall, so that's kinda good. But it could cause problems too. We're not gonna use any chains or tracks on these machines, because it has its own reasons. First we're gonna transport this harvester to the log site. And then we're gonna bring the forwarder. This truck is so loud. Extremely loud, this truck. Let's hit some lights on. Yeah, so we might encounter some probby bobbies. Oopsie daisy. So, let's go. This has very bad lights actually. Oops. Oi oi oi. No high beams. So this is gonna be a big probby. We're gonna try to hit the left over here. This is not the smoothest of trucks, but I hope it gets the job done. And we have some black ice on the road today, so we have to be a bit careful what we're doing here.
Black ice is a thin, invisible, and highly transparent layer of ice that forms on dark road or pavement surfaces. Because it lacks trapped air bubbles and blends perfectly with the dark asphalt beneath it. It tricks drivers and pedestrians into believing the ground is merely wet, causing a severe hazard for slipping or skidding.
I'm a bit nervous because this is a bit nerve-wracking. But yeah, it is what it is. I really hope, hope we don't have any snowfall before we get to our destination. Oh, small slipper here. And I would really like to have some more sunlight, you know. Where we're going, we're gonna need to see what we're doing. It always helps to see. This job is remote, you can say. I think this is the intersection area. I'm gonna get out real quick here. I think. Yeah, we have a boom over here. Yeah, so we are here. See how this works. Just find the right key. And let's slowly enter before. I hope it doesn't close automatically. But we are supposed to close it ourselves. Yeah. So we don't want any uninvited guests here. Okay. So here we are. And going out to the unknown. Another barrier. And here we're gonna enter an ice road.
Ice road trucking is highly hazardous because ice risk of blowouts and fractures. Floating ice sheets flex under the heavy weight of a truck. Driving too fast creates a subterranean hydrodynamic wave beneath the ice. If a truck catches up to its own wave, the pressure causes the ice to explode upward and the roadway to entirely collapse.
So I hope we fit through those. No problem, obviously. Yeah, we're on the ice. I hope it holds this heavy transport. You can hear the ice crackling already. Oh my god. There's some kind of crack here in the ice. Oh Jesus, Jesus. Yeah. Made it over. So, we have the water flowing here on the ice, so it's starting to melt slowly. And we have all these cracks in the ice too. So this is not a very safe thing to do. Oh my god, is it getting even deeper? So we have to climb up on the ice over here somewhere. Oh my god. Ah, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, we made it. We don't want to get too close to the shore, because otherwise we could end up falling through the ice, and we can only drive 30 kilometers an hour here. Oh my god. I'm so scared. Yeah, so we got some island logging here. Some wintertime island logging. I can see the open water over here. Where the fudge are we supposed to go? Oh my god, this is so nerve-wracking. And we got another crack. That shifted the ice a bit here. Be extremely careful. Oh my god. And this is not something to dream about. So we're gonna really quick dump the machine over here. I'm gonna have to try to find a way up into the forest. I can barely see anything over here. And there we get some really deep waters. We don't want to drive into that, so let's just dump him over here. Oh my god, this is so stupid. We don't want to stand idle too long, so we should actually
you cannot idle or park a stationary vehicle on an ice road because the constant weight and localized heat from the vehicle will break the ice.
See how the heating is going. It's gonna be very slow since it's cold. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't want to stay idle too long here. So yeah, this is a 901 Komatsu, and we have some island logging over here. We're gonna perform. I don't know if there will be any probies to get up on from the shore here, because as you can see the water is very close, and over there a bit further back we're gonna have open water. So this is gonna be interesting. I don't know if we can just... Oh my god, what a incline. Oh my shitballs. How the fudge? We're gonna have to go a bit further this way. This is not very safe. Let's just get off the ice. Because the terrain here is steep. It's gonna be a very interesting project actually. But I have to do some settings. I'm going to turn off the truck and we can start the cut here. But we made it! Oh my god, I'm gonna get my shoes wet. I think this is now safe to turn off. Oh my god, we made it. It's a very good flashlight, I gotta say. Yeah, that's the reason we didn't want to use any tracks, because you're gonna end up destroying the ice. Same thing goes with the chains.
He made it alive over the ice road and can now get to hard work with his Komatsu 900 1.5.
Let's see. This is a bit difficult terrain here, so we really have to think about what we're doing. And that's a birch, and the birch is only going to be pulpwood. Come on, we're gonna try to put it over here and hope that it's not gonna be in our way later. No, that's a very high stump. Just try to get up a bit higher here, because you can see we have some wind blows lying around here, and it's gonna be a clear cut.
The job site is a clear cut, but it contains wind blows that he also have to cut. The term wind blow primarily refers to the uprooting or snapping of trees by strong winds, a common challenge managed under forestry.
Just gonna make an incline here so we can get up the hill. At least that's the plan. We are gonna be a bit careful where we're putting the timber here, so we can't put it on the ice. As you can see, it's gonna be an interesting one, this. Oh, wrong way. Let's see if we can get her to fall in the right direction. Yes, and it's a spruce. I'm gonna get some logs. 2 at least. Maybe 3. Nah, it's gonna be poop. So, as we're climbing the hill here, we're gonna try to... Hey, wait a minute. We're gonna try to pick these wind blows up. Have to be very careful so we don't end up... How the fuck was it? So we don't end up what the son of a... End up cutting in the ground. And this is obviously gonna be a pulp. And maybe we can get a log. No, still bent. Now we have a log here. And another one. We're gonna go out and have a look at the terrain so you can see what we're working with here. I think this was the pulp, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's almost flat over here. So we're gonna try to make a... Son of a... We're gonna try to make a road down over here. Because it's gonna start the incline almost immediately. So we wanna try to get around the edge over here. Quite close to the water here. And then work ourselves up this hill. That's the plan. We can't just have to be a bit careful with the logs, as you can see. For example, we do want to go in over here somewhere to get around this corner here. So it's a bit bushy here. But it is what it is. Why can't I So we're not gonna cut too much here, so we get a lot of timber lying in our path. So we're gonna spend a few weeks here probably, I don't know. Oh my god, that was close. No, that's not worth anything. Let's just make a pulp of that. What do we got? What do you say about that? Now it's still bent 2 directions as well, so I'm gonna make a pulp. Now we have a log. I think this was the log pile. Yeah. Did we get 2? No. It's gonna end up being pulp. Yeah. Yeah, 10-20 meters or something, but since this is a special project, we don't need to think about that. We never go this close to the shore if this was for real, but now we need money and it's farming, so make a high stump so the birds can sit there and do what they do.
High stumping is a forestry practice where trees are cut 1 to 4 meters above the ground. Loggers and land managers use this method to promote local biodiversity, manage invasive or diseased trees, and safely navigate steep terrain.
Let's see. We got 1 log out of that one. It was a bit bent though. And 1 pulp, yeah. Now we're gonna end up having some birches here. What are you doing? Come on, you son of a... But I really like this 901. I tried to fit tracks on it the whole 2-3 days, but I didn't succeed, so I have to continue with that project someday. This doesn't come with tracks. That was the birch button, yeah. Doesn't matter if I press birch or energy on these, since they're going in the same pile. As long as I press one of them. As long as I press something. Here we have some big boys. Should go out and check the terrain a bit. I think it's gonna get steeper. Where's the damn flashlight when you need it? Yeah, it's gonna, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it here. Around the whole edge here. Yeah. Pretty much. Here it's gonna get a bit rougher, rockier. So let's go out and check. You can see, where is it? I think we have to leave something here. The ice ends somewhere. Oh, shitballs, or the ice sheet ends somewhere over here. Should see a line where the ice sheet ends. And it's gonna be deep water, so I think is that the line? Yeah, that might be the line actually. Yeah, so it's a bit sketchy. Where was the machine? I can hear it. That's gonna be a bit... There it is. Now we got a log a bit less bent. Yeah. Oh, was that close? And we're gonna make a birch out of that one. And now recorded 42 minutes, so I guess I make some time lapses. Let's see if we can try to push as far as the rougher terrain or ground. Now we have to push the spruce button. That was a very bad log actually. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, nah. That's not allowed. That's under. Let's make a poop of it. Yeah, so this is gonna be, let's see, where did we have the birches? We don't have any birches, so we can make a new pile. It's gonna be a very interesting project, especially the terrain over here is very rough. But you know, it is usually rough terrain on these islands. The closer to the ocean you get, the rougher the terrain gets. So that's why it's quite steep and rocky, you could say. This is actually pretty shitty forest, but it is what it is. It's what it is. Forward, they're gonna love that when I made a new pile there. We're gonna do some thinning too with this machine. We have a thinning object over here, but that's really rough terrain, so it's gonna be interesting to see how she can handle that. It's not like this is rough in one way too, but it's very, how should I say, smooth rough. It's not rough like the other one, but it's still a hill. To remember to check all the diesels and whatnot, so we don't end up. Yeah, we have a plenty. And we have a pine. Long time no see. I'm gonna take that on that long boom. No, we're not. We are gonna try to get a bit closer to that one, because that's gonna be a probby wobby. So we're gonna plan ahead a bit. We're gonna remove this. Less shit to get stuck in. Still gonna use the birch, yeah.
he removes the surrounding trees in order to fell the big pine without getting stuck in the surrounding trees.
And we're gonna remove that spruce over there, so we don't end up getting stuck in that. Push the spruce button and she can... Ooh, a nice log. And 2 nice logs. But we can't get a third, can we? No, I figured. We can do like this. To 79. Yeah, we can do like this. That we put the pine pulp in the same. Well, let's see, that looks quite... No, it's bent. It's bent. Put the pine pulp in the same pile. This is bent too, but it's a longer bent, so I could almost make a log out of that one. It was an ugly log, but you know, I'm gonna try to make some money for the landowner too, or the forest owner. It was 18. It looked so thin. So we're gonna log one more. Yeah. But it isn't impossible, this. If you ask me, it looks quite doable. Can't reach that. Yeah, looks quite doable. I wonder. Let's check something. How long is this boom? It feels so short all of a sudden. Now it is... What the fuck are you doing, you moron? No, it's quite long. Just felt so short all of a sudden. But of course, when it's leaning a bit, it's gonna feel a lot shorter. It's not cut in the water or the ice, so we end up destroying the chain. Let's change to spruce. And now we change to birch. I think we... Oh my god, it looks so straight. I think we have to take that pine. Let's make a high stump out of this one instead. Oh, look now what you did. The forwarder's gonna get it. I don't like this when I have to hold the tilt. Let's not cut down that high stump now when we think it's a tree. Wouldn't be the first time. Let's change to spruce. This can be a small pulp, I think. Let's put her over there. Just have to go slowly here. I'm gonna try to take this big boy, but we're gonna have to take it on a very long boom, so let's move a bit closer to be on the safe side here. So don't end up getting it over the machine. Let's try to see if we can grab it even. Yeah, we can. Let's put some pressure on it with the boom like this to get it to fall in the right direction. Aww, not bad. But I forgot to put pine, but it doesn't matter because it has the same length as spruce, but now I changed it. This is gonna be some nice big boys. And the pulp with the spruce over here. How far was that? And we're gonna get a very nice piece of birch. Let's move it a bit higher, so we don't have it in the water and the ice. Yeah, let's go out and check. I think we're quite close. It's gonna be over here. So we can leave this be. But we do wanna cut. Maybe we leave this be, so we're just gonna go up over here. To get to, yeah, get to these, cause it's a very beautiful landscape. Cause I think we have some, yeah, we have some wind blows over here. We have quite a lot here. It's gonna be a lot of roads. Yeah, so I think we'll continue next time. Thank you for watching and liking. Feel free to subscribe if you like what I do. And check out my other videos I have. Don't be shy.
Yeah, you little rascals, that is all for this one. See you in the next one.